When we talk about the difficult things that are happening in our lives, so we need something to hang on to in order to get through it. As we've talked about before, we certainly need to understand why Hashem is giving us these difficulties, these challenges. He believes in us, and He wants us to get closer. He wants us to give us He wants to give us an opportunity to choose to believe in Him, that He is the one who is guiding us through life. And it's not random. Once we make that choice, then we're getting closer to our goal of Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad. The problem is that, what is it that we can grab onto? What's the mechanism? Is there a mechanism? Is there something that Hashem put in this world to give us an opportunity, a method to get through it, to focus? Because we really need to have strong focus in order to get through some of the difficult things Hashem puts in our lives. Illness, poverty, lack of shalom bayis, difficulties with children, hardships at work. So the truth is, Rebbe Nachman in Torah 65 lets us in on an amazing and enlightening thought that shows us some of the reasons why Hashem created a person the way they are. Now, when a person has something that's hard, let's say something that's painful, physically painful, what happens? A person stubs their toe. Ow! A person falls. Oh! A person has an illness, a stomach ache. Ah! What's going on there? Wait a second. You can replay the video and you can see what happened. What did I do? The natural reaction when a person's in pain is to close their eyes. To close your eyes. Why? Why does a person do that? You can see it by everybody. It's not just me. It's everybody. It's you too. When something hurts, you close your eyes. The body has a natural mechanism to give us a way to focus on how to get through a painful experience. Painful physically, as we saw just now, or painful emotionally as well. How do we do that? So Rebbe Nachman explains that when we have pain, physical or emotional, what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out we're trying to focus on the reason for that pain. The reason for that pain is something way down the road. It's not right now. I didn't stub my toe because I needed my toe to be stubbed. That's not the point. The reason why I stubbed my toe, the reason why I have difficulties at work, all of those things that we talked about, the reason is because that in the end of days, Hashem's name will be one. We're gonna when we see something difficult, we're not going to say Baruch Dayan Ha'emet, because in the end of days everything will be clear and we'll understand Hatov v'Hametiv. Hashem gives us difficulty to get us closer to our destination. We can grab onto that now, but we have to see it. How do we see something that's very far away? We squint. You notice that? If something's really far away, we're trying to focus. We close our eyes like this. In fact, if somebody wears glasses and they can't see in distance, if they don't have their glasses, they can see in the distance by squinting. What does that do? It clears away some of the distractions in what we're seeing and helps us focus on what we want to see. So, if we focus on something that's very distant and take away distractions, then we have a clear understanding, right? How does that work when we're in pain, physical or emotional? We want to focus on Bayomahu Yeh Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad. How far away is that? I don't know. I believe Mashiach is going to come today, but it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be a long time. We've already been in Gullus for so long. How much longer is it? And how far is it from my understanding today to see Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad? Oh my goodness, if we turn on the news, If we look at, oh, I don't have a car that I like, somebody else has a car that they like. I don't have the house that I want a bigger house. I don't want my kids to be acting this way, I want them to be acting a different way. Those are all distractions from seeing Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad. So how do I focus on that? Okay, let's think. If I'm seeing something in the distance, in order to focus on it, I squint. If I squint really hard, I'm taking away the distractions. What are the distractions? They're the physicality of the world. In order to see Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad, I can't look at my car, my house, my bank account. I can't look at any of that stuff. That's all distractions. That's all a physical representation of something spiritual. If I want to focus on the spiritual, I have to close my eyes. If I close my eyes, I can see in the distance. Not physically, because my eyes are closed, but spiritually. I can focus on what's real in life, which is not the physicality, but the spiritual. So the pain that I feel when I stub my toe, when I have an illness, that pain is to bring out the natural reaction of closing my eyes. When I'm having an emotional difficulty, emotional pain, I need to grab onto that same tool. I close my eyes. If I need to, I close them really hard. And I say to myself, look in the distance. Look ahead. Look at the destination. The destination is Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad. When I'm going to be able to make the bracha hatov ha'meitiv. So why did Hashem give me this illness? Why did Hashem give me poverty? Why did Hashem give me any of the difficulties in my life? Because He wants me to get closer to that point where I'll understand Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad. I'll be able to focus on Him to get to the tachlit. To focus on what we talked about before, that Hashem wants us to get close to Him. Hashem wants us to get rid of the sins that we have in our bags. And that's the secret. That's the tool that Rebbe Nachman reveals to us in Torah 65. So the next time I have physical pain and I close my eyes, I shouldn't think that that's just happen. It just happens. Hashem gave it to us for a reason. So we close our eyes and we focus on the destination, on Hashem. And then when I have emotional pain and I need to close my eyes and do the same thing, use that same tool. Look into the distance, look towards Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad and see the tachlit, see the purpose that Hashem put in the world of the pain. The pain is so I focus on Him, getting close to Him. It's not easy, but Hashem gave us these challenges to show us that we can handle it, we can use the tools that He gave us in the world. V'atzlacha rabah.